Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, people and everyone else. Welcome aboard my Pan Am World Tour. We're currently flying from Perth to the lovely Polynesian islands of French Polynesia, coming into Tahiti by International Airport. This is using the Google Maps replacement one, so this seaside here is all from Google. You kind of get the full experience with the reefs and the shallow waters and all of that. Bora Bora is somewhere over there, I believe, and we're coming into the main island. Now, the airport is ahead of us, as you can see straight there. We're coming in for the RNAV approach, runway 22, so the reciprocal runway. This is currently 04 that we're facing, so we're going to actually fly a somewhat modified circle to landing procedure. So basically I'm going to kind of fly over the airport and then come back around and do a landing. It is actually officially the RNAV runway 22, however I can see that the conditions are visible, so I actually might even start a more aggressive descent just to get us kind of a closer range for that circle to land actually. So I'm just going to ask for 3,000 feet per minute, and yeah, already deviating of course. I'm just going to get down to 250. Let's go down to 2,000 feet, so we're going to put landing lights on. Fuel signs on, nose lights and runway lights going on. Landing elevation set is basically 0, as you can pretty much tell it's an island that we're landing next to the coast. To the left of us, look at that. Look at it! It's stunning. Is there one place in the world I'd love to go? It is Pacific Islands, just somewhere. One of the Pacific Islands. I don't think I'd cope with the heat. Maybe the further south ones, maybe Polynesia's not too bad. But just to see the place, it's just insane. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, we're going to make that sort of circle to land that I mentioned, so I'm just going to basically run the approach visually from this point. So I'm going to switch over to FPV mode now. Always there on the right hand side, it's a right hand visual circuit. We do have some little patches that are not quite consistent just due to the rendering, however I think some of these places are not spot on with the default scenery, so not a bad thing to have Google Maps helping us here. QNH is 1012, that's already set. It wants less drag, I think that's nonsense, I think we need more. Just reducing at the descent angle now slightly. So we've got Salut, Moana, Davis. We're going to fly to Moana and then we're going to start singing. Because why not? What can I say except you're welcome for bringing you all to Tahiti. Now let's have a look out the right hand window and see if we are actually going to start reducing now. So I'm going to bring the speed down to 180. So that's an RNAV approach. I'm going to do it RNAV visual, so I'm just going to use the RNAV for a gist of it guidance, and I'm going to use visual for the main guidance. Every pilot should know how to fly a visual approach, so I suggest everyone learns. There's no need to constantly be flying autopilot everywhere, especially when you fly somewhere lovely like Tahiti. So I've just got my side stick ready now. 136 knots for the approach this time. The reason I'm using 136 is there is wind shear on runway 22 at the moment, and it's reported in the META, so we need to be careful about that. There's runway 22 over there, so we're well in circling approach limitations. We've got our final deviation there, so I'm just flying it manually, so it's absolutely no problem. Flaps full. Tahiti traffic, I think. Oh dear, we're double transmitting. So just got my nav guidance for the vertical profile there as well now. As you can see there, VDEV, just by putting in a minimum descent altitude, not that it's actually relevant as we're going to be visual, as we're already visual, so there's absolutely no point in referencing the charts at this point. We're already on a visual approach, so I'm happy with that. Gears down, 3 greens, auto brake low, auto thrust 136, flaps full, speed brake arms. Landing lights are on, signs are on. Camera is alerted. Tahiti traffic, Clipper 25 Papa Hotel on final runway 22, visual approach. Turn the brightness back up there. I'm going to keep around 3 degrees using the flight path angle here, and that should keep us roughly on the right profile towards Tahiti right now. To the left, wind is coming from 06 at 15. It's going to start gusting around, so I'm actually going to keep my 136 knots now. So I've got the 136 rather than 131 as this FMC's calculated. Yeah, we're going to start expecting wind shear on short final. Due to the mountainous terrain here, we're going to have something coming out of this valley here. This is probably going to be causing some sort of circulation over the bay here. So I'm just going to keep an eye on that. Still okay. We'll get a sync rate warning in a second. Okay. Here comes that wind shear.
Sync rate 400.
400 check. Stable speed's okay.
Sync rate 300.
Okay, rubber's better.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30, 20, 10, 5.
Touchdown. Welcome to Tahiti. Good bit of wind shear on final there. Yeah, I think I had full left aileron deflection at some point as well, which I think is quite nice. So the main terminal building is on the left hand side though. We're not going to vacate just yet as this taxiway is absolutely not suitable. Yeah, traffic control tower there. Tahiti traffic, Clipper 25 Papa Hotel, runway 22 vacated. place. Just the views as we're coming into land as well, those reefs on the Northern Islands. Okay, I'm happy there. Let's set the parking brake. APU's still starting, so I'm just going to leave that to continue the starting process. In the meantime, I'm going to call up the control people. Get the ground services. We're on catering. Baggage. Here we go. So APU is accelerating at the moment. Grand. Let's see what the Volanta track log says there. 125 feet per minute, wind was 280 at 7, 1.02 Gs. Relatively stable final approach actually. We're just coming into, the main gate there. There's some 787 Dreamliners sitting there in real life, and they've got a whole general aviation terminal to the south. We go up to the north, we've got Pau Pau. And there's Fare Vaitape, and that's looking like, where's Bora Bora? I don't think I've ever landed here in the simulator actually, I think I landed somewhere else last time. There you go, welcome to Tahiti. Enjoy your holiday, I suppose. Probably the longest flight I've done in the A310. Statistics wise, block time 10 hours 20 minutes, distance covered was 5,120 nautical miles. We used 51.3 tons of fuel, 144 passengers off board apparently, landing rate 123 and 1.02 G-forces.